Are you sleepy? I kind of am. I had kind of a long day today with a lot of things that I had to get done, so that's why, well, partly why I'm filming so late today. The other reason is because I wanted it to be a little bit darker, because I thought if I filmed a bedtime story video when it was still really light outside, that wouldn't really make any sense. So here we are. We have our Disney bedtime favorites. I love how Mickey's on the cover, just casually roasting a marshmallow. Anyway, so last time I started with the first story in this book, so I think this time I will go ahead and read the second one. I love I think it's like a silver, obviously not real, but like on the edges of the pages, I don't know, it just looks really cool. Okay, so go ahead and look at what the second story is. Okay, so it's on page 17. Here we go. So tonight's bedtime story is Good Night, Thumper. Thumper is so cute. I admittedly haven't seen Bambi in a while because it's so sad, but I like Bambi and Thumper as characters because they're very cute, and Flower as well. So Good Night, Thumper, and his yawn. It was a perfect summer evening. The moon hung high in the sky, and the stars twinkled over the forest. All of the bunnies had gone to sleep for the night. All of the bunnies except for Thumper. Thumper wasn't tired at all. He bounded along looking for a friend to play with him. That was definitely me last night, waiting up until midnight for Taylor Swift's new album to launch, and I was just told myself once it launches I'll go right to sleep, but you know, of course that doesn't happen, and so I stayed up too late, and that's probably why I'm tired today. So anyway, sorry, back to the story. So in the meadow, Thumper spotted one of his mouse friends. "Do you want to play hide and go seek?" Thumper asked. "Maybe tomorrow," the mouse said. "It's too late to play now. I have to get ready for bed." The mouse reached towards the top of a mushroom and grabbed a falling dewdrop. He used the drop to wash his face. Then the mouse curled up beneath the mushroom to go to sleep. "Good night, Thumper," he said with a big yawn. Thumper said good night to his friend and bounced away. And there's Thumper, the little mouse in the dewdrop. Next, Thumper came to a pond. A mother duck was tucking her 3 baby ducklings into bed. "Can the 3 ducklings come out to play?" Thumper asked. "Not tonight, Thumper," the mother duck replied. "It's past their bedtime. You can all play in the morning." The 3 ducklings snuggled close to their mother in the soft mossy grass, their eyes slowly closing as they drifted off to sleep. So here's Thumper asking the duckies come out to play, and there's all the sleepy duckies with their mama. Thumper kept hopping through the forest. Maybe his chipmunk and squirrel friends would want to play. He stopped beneath their tree home and looked up. High above in the branches, the squirrel was sleeping on his back. The chipmunk was also fast asleep, curled up in the squirrel's tail. Thumper sighed. No one wanted to play with him. So there's the chipmunk. And there's the squirrel up asleep on his tree branch. And Thumper looks so sad down there. Suddenly, Thumper heard a familiar voice. He perked up his long ears and listened closely. His mama was calling his name. Thumper still wanted to play, but he knew it was time to go home. Turning himself around, he ran through the forest toward the sound of his mama's voice. When Thumper got home, his sisters were waiting. They hugged him tight. "Thumper," they greeted him, "we woke up and you were gone. We couldn't go back to sleep without you." Thumper smiled. He had missed his sisters too. They were his best friends. "It's time to get ready for bed, my dear," Thumper's mama told him. So here's Thumper out in the woods, and he hears his mama calling him. And then here's all of his sisters giving him big hugs when he got home. Thumper went outside to wash his paws, ears, and feet before bed, and his sisters followed. Smiling mischievously, Thumper splashed one of his sisters. She looked at him in shock and then smiled and splashed him back. Soon all 5 bunny siblings were splashing and laughing, having a fun time. Before long, Mama and Papa came outside to get the bunnies. They kissed their bunnies goodnight and tucked them all into their beds. "We love you very much," Mama and Papa said together. The bunnies all snuggled close, but Thumper still wasn't sleepy. They are playing in the water, and the Mama and the Papa are saying good night. But uh-oh, Thumper's still not sleepy, so I wonder what's going to happen. "Papa, will you tell us a story?" asked Thumper. "All right, Thumper, but only one story," said Papa. Papa began to tell a story about all the animals that lived in the forest. Thumper listened excitedly, mesmerized by every word. He loved Papa's stories. One by one, the little bunnies drifted off to sleep. So there's some of his sisters, and then there's the Mama and the Papa, and then Thumper, and all his sisters are asleep except for him. Papa finished his story. He smiled and looked down at his 5 little bunnies. Thumper was curled up among his sisters, fast asleep. Mama and Papa each gave him another kiss. "Good night, Thumper," Papa whispered. "Sweet dreams." And he finally fell asleep. He looks so cute, curled up with his sisters. So the next time that we do a bedtime story, it's going to be the spooky sleepover with Sully and Mike. Sully looks really scared. Okay, so like I've said in some of my previous videos, I will be hosting a 100 subscriber giveaway. I'm still waiting for one of the items to arrive in the mail. It's supposed to arrive Monday, so if it does arrive Monday, then I will start the giveaway on Tuesday. Kind of at the mercy of the post office right now, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry, I'm like trying to make sure I don't forget anything. Oh, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up. Also, if you are a fan of ASMR or of Disney, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I have a new Disney video planned for tomorrow on Instagram, which I'll put my Instagram handle in the description. I did a poll of whether people would want the bedtime story or to see my fantasy pins. It was tied, and so I decided that because I was going to have to film late today because of other stuff I had to get done, that it would be better suited for the bedtime story. So tomorrow I will be filming earlier in the day, and I will film my fantasy pins. So I hope that you all have a great evening. I don't know what time it is where you all are, but good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.